Russia is calling it sabotage. Ukraine is admitting nothing. Either way, the explosions, this time at an ammunition depot in Russia-annexed Crimea, is unsettling Moscow and locals. Tuesday's blasts appear to be a second suspected Ukrainian attack on the peninsula in just over a week. Ukraine's President Zelensky, in his nightly address, warned people in the area to be careful.
And the cue to leave Crimea for Russia through the Kerchensky Bridge in recent days proves that the absolute majority of citizens from the terrorist state are beginning to comprehend, or at least feel, that Crimea is no place for them.
The blasts forced the evacuation of more than 3,000 people who lived nearby.
There was shooting, there were explosions, shells falling right into backyards. We had a shell in our backyard. The guys came over to inspect it. We left everything, left it all as it was and took off.
We came out to take a look and saw clouds of smoke coming out of the cowshed where the military warehouses are. We stayed there until about 8 a.m. Then there were explosions, flashes, debris falling on us.
On Thursday, UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan and President Zelensky are to meet in Ukraine to discuss last month's UN-Turkey brokered grain deal and the attacks on the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant in southeastern Ukraine. Russia and Ukraine have blamed each other for the shelling near the nuclear plant, which Russian forces control. The UN wants its nuclear inspectors to be given access to avert a possible disaster.
As explosions destroyed Russian arsenal in Crimea, fighting continues across Ukraine on multiple fronts. Russian artillery pounds Ukrainian positions in Donetsk. Several homes have been reduced to rubble in the cities of Kramatorsk and Sloviansk, both of which have endured sustained shelling since war broke. The front line has moved little in recent days. Ukrainian forces are resisting the onslaught of Russian troops, encouraged by rumours of defections and divisions on the enemy side. Reports suggest forces of the self-proclaimed Luhansk Republic are refusing to fight in Donetsk, fatigued after months of grueling clashes. In the Russian-controlled territory, drinking water is distributed daily amid fears of triggering epidemics. There is also mounting fear of the terrible consequences of a radioactive leak at the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, the largest in Europe. Several strikes have targeted the site, sparking fears of a nuclear disaster. French President Emmanuel Macron called on Russia to withdraw its soldiers from the facility. Meanwhile, there's been a surprise visit to former UN Secretary Ban Ki-moon and former Colombian President José Manuel Santos to Ukraine. Both men visited Bucha, a city northwest of Kiev and the site of alleged Russian war crimes, where hundreds of civilians were found dead after the Russian withdrawal in late March.